Hello and welcome to this week's Flipped Learning, where we will be talking about writing a fact file. We will learn how to organize a fact file using a spidergram. By the end of this week, you should be able to explain why a fact file is important and the job they do. You will be able to say why it is important to plan your writing and how to use a spidergram to help you organize your ideas. Here is an example of a fact file all about spiders. Pause the video and have a read of this fact file. The next one is an example of a fact file all about ladybirds. Again, pause the video and have a read of this fact file. So, why do we read non-chronological reports? We read them to find out more information. They organize and store information that we might want to know. A non-chronological report means that information does not need to be organized in a special order. Why do I need to plan my fact file before I write it? To help you plan and organize your ideas and information you have researched or collected. To organize the information into subject areas using subheadings so that it is easier for the reader to follow. And finally, to organize what you will include in each section to make your writing clearer. Step 1. Decide what the title of your report is going to be and write this in the center of your plan. Here we're going to use the example of the Emperor Penguin. Step 2. Organize the information you would like to include by deciding on the main key areas you think the reader will find interesting. Here we have got an introduction, interesting facts, what penguins look like and where they live. Remember to include your introduction so it is clear what your report is about. Step 3. Now it's time to plan what you will write in each section. Remember to include key facts about each subheading. You don't need to write in full sentences at this stage. More detail and description can be added when you write the actual report. So here we're going to talk about the feathers, the flippers, the claws, how they are good at swimming and how they live in the cold. Step 4. Check through your plan and add any important words or technical vocabulary to each section which you think the reader will find interesting. For example, the feathers are waterproof, the flippers are small and strong, and the claws grip onto the ice. Step 5. When you are happy with your plan, it's time to write your actual fact file. Use the checklist below. You might want to pause the video to see if you've got all of these things in your own fact file. And here we have our finished fact file all about the emperor penguins. Here is another example of a fact file all about beetles. Can you see the subheadings? And can you find my introduction? You might want to have a go at some questions all about beetles. Work with an adult and use the Beatles fact file to find out all the information that you need to know. Thank you for listening.